Here we have a SAT math question. Okay, let's go to the information. For the inequality below, what is the possible value of x negative 3? So in this inequality, we have to find the value of the expression x negative 3. Okay, so now let me solve for x in this inequality. For that, I have to simplify the expression we have over here. So I have to do subtraction between the two fractions 1 over 2 and 1 over 3x. So to do subtraction between two fractions, I have to get the common denominator for both the fractions. So here the denominators we have 2 and 3. So the least common multiple of this 2 and 3 is 6. So I can get 6 as a common denominator for both the fractions. Okay, now let me write a negative 5 over 3 less than. So to get common denominator 6 over here, I have to multiply both numerator and denominator of the first fraction by 3. So when I multiply this numerator 1 by 3, I'm just getting 3. When I multiply this 2 by 3, I'm getting 6. Negative, and here I have to multiply both numerator and denominator of the second fraction by 2 to get the common denominator 6. So when I multiply this 1x, actually when I multiply this 1x by 2, I'm getting 2x. When I multiply this 3 by 2, I'm getting 6 less than negative 3 over 2. Okay, now negative 5 over 3 less than. Okay, now we have a common denominator for both the fractions, so we can take the denominator once and we can subtract the numerators. That is, I'm getting 3 negative 2x less than negative 3 over 2. Okay, now to get of the denominator 3 over here, I'm just going to multiply all the three terms of this inequality by 6. Okay, now let me multiply the first term by 6. That is 6 times negative 5 over 3 less than 6 times 3 negative 2x over 6 less than 6 times negative 3 over 2. So 3 goes into 3 one time, 3 goes into 6 twice. And here 2 goes into 2 one times, 2 goes into 6 thrice, and this 6 will cancel out. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10 less than 3 negative 2x less than 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. Okay, now let me write the inequality over here. That is negative 10 less than 3 negative 2x less than negative 9. Okay, to solve for x, so what I need to do is I have to get rid of all the values around the variable x over here. So first, let me get rid of this 3. For that, I have to subtract 3 from all the terms of the inequality. Let me do it here. So when I do so, this positive 3, negative 3 will cancel out. So when I combine negative 10 and negative 3, I'm getting negative 13 less than negative 2x less than. So when I combine negative 9 and negative 3, I'm getting negative 12. Okay, here x is multiplied by negative 2. So to get of this negative 2, which is multiplied by x, I have to divide all the terms of this inequality by negative 2. In an inequality, whenever I multiply or divide all the terms of an inequality by the same negative number, I have to flip the inequality sign over here. Okay, first let me divide all the three terms by negative 2. So when I'm dividing negative 13, the first term by negative 2, and the second term negative 2x by negative 2, and the third term negative 12 by negative 2. As I said earlier, so when I divide all the terms of an inequality by the same negative number, I have to flip the inequality sign. Already we have less than and less than over here, and we have to flip it over, that is greater than. So this negative will cancel out. 13 over 2 is 6.5 greater than, and this negative will cancel. I'm just getting x greater than. This negative will cancel. 12 over 2 is 6. Okay, now I'm going to change the order of the terms in this inequality. So whenever I change the order of the terms in an inequality, I have to flip the inequality sign. So let me write the last term 6 as the first term, and I'm writing this x as it is, and I'm going to write this first term as the last term, that is 6.5. Since I have changed the order of the terms in an inequality, I have to flip this inequality sign. Then I'm getting this greater than sign will become less than. The same thing, this greater than sign will become less than. Okay, so my aim is to get the value of x negative 3. Now I got an inequality which gives the values for x. So since I have to get the value of the expression x negative 3, I have to subtract 3 from all the three terms over here. Let me subtract 3 from all the three terms of this inequality. When I do so, 6 negative 3 becomes 3 less than. So here I'm getting x negative 3 less than. When I simplify this one, 6.5 negative 3, I'm getting 3.5. So the value of x negative 3 is between 3 and 3.5. Among the given answer choices in option B, we have 3.3. So this is the only value we have between 3 and 3.5. So the possible value of this expression x negative 3 is 3.3. So the correct answer choice for this question is option B.